MJF versus Kip Morst. And here's what they were setting. Obviously, the deal is MJF, the AEW champion, is wrestling on the new show Collision. And of course, he picked his opponent. And I get the idea of the heel champion picking a tomato can, a pushover. But they went for the visual joke that the guy's anorexic. And to me, that takes the heat off of it and makes it look amateur and outlaw. If you've got a guy whose name is fucking old Dan Tucker and you've never seen him before, and his record in AEW is 0-0, he can still look somewhat like an athlete, just so it doesn't make a joke of the thing and gets the heat that, yes, MJF picked a guy that we've never heard of before. Young wrestler trying to make a name for himself. He accepted this because what choice does he have? But not, look at this guy. He looks like he just went to give blood and forgot to say when. That takes it into funny. Am I too picky?
Yes and no. I mean, mostly no, I think. I mean, I get what they were trying to do, and I don't know what options they had. Because I also saw the other option that came out on the stage before Ethan Page.
But he's a fucking billionaire. There are goddamn legitimate athletes trying to be involved in wrestling. A plane ticket from wherever, somewhere in the middle of the United States to Toronto, $400, and give the guy $100 to be on TV and put him in a hotel. You don't just have to pick up whoever's in the goddamn parking lot with their hand out. Anyway, so MJF, Heat Seeker, and LaBelle Lock, boom, tap out. And then he did the promo where he rips Hamilton and Canada and all the fans. I didn't know Canadians were hillbillies, though. Do they have hills in Canada?
I was a little surprised when he called the Canadians hillbilly. In Ontario, of all places.
Force a habit, you think?
I guess so. If you were going to call any Canadians hillbillies, it would be the people in Ontario?
I would think more like Saskatoon or maybe out in Edmonton or somewhere. Anyway, he ripped them and then he challenged, I'll fight anybody from Hamilton. And out comes a fucking fat guy, the second coming of Geno Moore. Right?
Don't say that. That's the worst thing you can say about a human being.
But then as he's waddling down the entranceway, here comes Ethan Page, the other Page. We forgot about him. He's still around. And he comes out. And now we find out he's from goddamn Hamilton. So everybody gets a chance in their hometown. And he slapped the microphone out of MJF's hand and he cut a halfway serious promo for once. And he gave his father's biography and local work status to make him sound like the common man from Hamilton, and called MJF a bare minimum bitch. And I think then he went a little too far with the Calgary public relations tour story where he has done so much for AEW and his girlfriend asked him, well, why won't they do something for you? And if he'd have just put a period on it, he got there at the end, but he tried too hard. In the middle, did old Ethan Page, and finally MJF said, okay, I'll wrestle you. So we had their match. And right at the top of it, I think Nigel's mic went out for a while because there was dead silence. Like I've been in that position where like Kevin's reaching over there trying to help him plug something in or whatever the fuck, or they're talking to the truck. But anyway, as you mentioned, it was nice to hear the announcers not having hemorrhages on everything. So they had a serious match, and that's the theme of this television program. They're having wrestling matches. They're being serious. They're not doing the cute shit and the nonsensical stuff. And that's why I think, one of the reasons why they're keeping an audience from start to finish, because if you're going to dedicate yourself to this show, you know what you're getting. You're getting a wrestling show. And you're interested in seeing them do it because it's different. There was no real break spot in this match. They just kind of went, but it was the best Ethan Page match. Of course, I've paid very little attention to any of his others just because he annoys me. But he had some fire. He made a comeback, hit a power slam, got a 2 count, hit a twist of fate. It took about 5 years to get to the top rope, and MJF crotched him. And then, Page foiled a superplex and hit a power slam off the top for a 2 count. And then, because he'd had his leg worked on, when Page tried the Razor's Edge, his knee buckled. And MJF hit the dragon screw on the bad leg, and then the heat seeker, boom, 1, 2, 3. And he's getting that finish over, so that's good, because MJF has had a shortage of matches where he can win with his finish. And that's what he needs to be doing a little bit more, just for the sake of it. But, again, I'm not a big Ethan Page fan, but this served to help MJF out.
I've thought Ethan Page was capable of more than he's been doing for a while, and you and I have always disagreed on it. I thought the match was okay. I thought he went too long on the mic. I'm not a fan of wrestlers in general. The whole, you may be all about you and taking care of you and your family. I care about the company.
Yeah.
You don't even have a union. Stop it. So I'm not a big fan of that stuff, but he tried to take real world shit and incorporate it in his promo, and it was, I guess, the first overtly babyface promo we've seen from him. We'll see if this was just a one-time thing or if it goes anywhere, but it was an all right match. It was nice to see MJF on the show, I guess.
I guess. You're not sure?
It was nice to see MJF on this show.
All right. Anyway,